Gentlemen, I want you to pick one industry and learn about it as much as you possibly can. Because I want you to shift away from the mentality of which side hustle makes the most money to a mentality of I'm going to master this craft. I want to be one of the world's best in this industry. Look, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of income streams that you could possibly explore. Well, I mean, I've said it in the past, there's a million ways to make $1 million. But this distracted, shiny object mentality will fuck you up, because it fucked me up in my late teens, early 20s. I didn't go to university. So as soon as I graduated high school, with bad grades, I must say, I was in a bit of a confused and anxious state. I didn't know what my next move was going to be. And there were so many possibilities available to me. So many people telling me, you should do this, you should do that. And, you know, I tried many things. Some things I liked and other things I didn't. But then eventually I decided to pick an industry, despite how I felt about the other industries. Because the thing is, when you make a decision to pursue one industry, you have to eliminate the urge to explore what's over the fence. So in my case, I came across day trading in 2016, and I knew fuck all about day trading at the time, but it grabbed my curiosity. And this is why I always say you don't need to be passionate about an income stream, about dropshipping or trading or whatever. Just be curious. Oh, okay, what's this all about? That was my mentality when it came to trading. I was, oh, what's this shit on the screen? Up and down candles. What's all of this? And then I started to explore it. Now, I had to drown out the noise around other industries, around dropshipping, around e-commerce. And there's so many things that were trying to deviate my focus. One thing I realized was that if I want to get anywhere, I have to pick an industry. Now, look, yes, I got into trading in 2016, but I fucked around for the first 3 or 4 years. I was doing it part-time. It wasn't something that I firmly pursued until around 2020. That was when I decided, right, enough fucking around. This is what I want to do now. Because I tried the chase 3-4 rabbits at one time. I tried that. I thought I could juggle drop shipping with online e-commerce business and day trading, and I thought I could juggle many things at once. But it fried my focus. I was all over the place. Pick an industry. And look, when you actually get to know successful people in real life, you'll often notice that what they do right now isn't something that they were dreaming of since they were a child. You know, there are people with a chemical production company where they manufacture chemicals for manufacturing companies, right? Now, if you would ask the person that started that company whether he was passionate about starting a chemical manufacturing business, he'd probably tell you, not really, no, but it was something that he decided to do. He explored the potential benefits of it, and then he went for it. I mean, there was some interest. There was an element of maybe solving a problem in the marketplace, but you don't need this whole dream, you know, passion. You don't need all this bullshit. I always say the passion comes from high performance. When you actually become really fucking good at something, then the passion will start coming in. But in the early stages, you're shit, you're crap. Of course you're not going to be passionate. So eliminate this mentality of, well, I got to be passionate about it. No, you don't. Just be curious. And then see where that curiosity takes you. Does that mean that you'll definitely pursue this very industry for the rest of your life? No. But I think a lot of guys have it twisted. They think, well, I only have one opportunity to make it right. No, you don't. But give that one thing everything that you've got. Drown out the noise. Make a decision. This is what I want to do. And see how far it takes you. Be curious about it, as I mentioned. It has to be one of those things that grabs your curiosity. But once it grabs your curiosity, let it pull you in and just immerse yourself. Do everything that you need to do to improve in that field. And don't mistake being busy for being productive. Ensure that the work that you do is productive work. This way you won't quit so easily. Okay, I was reading a book called The One Thing, which I have right here on my desk by, I believe it's Gary Keller, that's it. And this book further cemented why it's so important to choose one thing and to drown out the noise. You know, to-do lists I stopped doing many months ago, because I realized that with to-do lists, I would put things on there that weren't important. Now my day-to-day routine is very, very simplistic. It's the things that are very important for my progress. What are the things that you must do to develop in your field? Only do those things. Everything else is just noise. Everything else is just noise. So pursue that one thing. Stop being tempted. Because time will go by, and 5, 6, 7 years ago, you'll be that guy who's still dabbling around. I mean, I've met people like that. Thankfully, I slapped myself in the face in my mid-20s, and I told myself, right, choose this one thing. But there are people that will go on for years and years into their 30s and just still dabbling around, not choosing anything because of the fear of missing out. Eliminate that FOMO. Look, once you get really successful in one industry and you make a lot of money, then you can pay other people to do other things for you. Maybe someone to invest in real estate for you, maybe someone to open up a coffee shop for you, if that's always been a dream of yours, right? You can pursue that, just not now. What's going to make you the money, the big bucks? Identify that and go after it with everything that you've got. Buy the books, buy the courses. Don't be that guy, well, I don't want to spend any money on courses. You're seeing an investment in yourself in the same way as a purchase on a pair of trainers. You're putting them on the same sort of level. They're nowhere near each other. A pair of trainers will do a job for you. It will, allow you to walk maybe comfortably from A to B. And unless you need a pair of trainers, even that I would delay on. But a course is something that will enable you to reap the rewards for many, many years to come. The idea of give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. I mean, that's what a course is. Nobody is self-made. Everybody learns from someone else. Information gets passed on. And information won't be free. Valuable information will have a price to pay. Will have a price. A value associated to it. So don't be one of those guys who's like, I don't want to pay for anything. Okay, go on Google, on YouTube, and yeah, you'll learn a few things for free. But there's just so much noise. I bought a course in 2016 on day trading. And I bought many more since. And I combined the knowledge and theory of many people that I learned from to develop the approach to trading that I have now. But by no means am I self-made. And I spent thousands, courses on communication. I went to networking events. I wanted to ensure that years down the line, I didn't look back at myself and with resentment because I prioritized buying a PS3 or 4 or whatever over myself and my future. You'll have the money to buy the nice things later on. But right now, you need to prioritize acquiring the information, acquiring the knowledge, and making sure that you pursue that field productively for many, many years before you have the right to question it. That's another thing. Don't be one of those guys who pursues something and then a month down the line, you're like, well, where's the results? You can't be that naive. Things take time. You don't plant a seed for an oak tree today and come back the next day and say, hey, where's the tree at? As Jim Rohn used to say, they'll come and take you away. I want to end by saying that you need to buy this book, The One Thing, by Gary Keller. Buy this book. I mean, at the back it says, you want fewer distractions and less on your plate. The daily barrage of emails, texts, tweets, messages, and meetings distract you and stress you out. The simultaneous demands of work and family are taking a toll. And what's the cost? Second-rate work, missed deadlines, smaller paychecks, fewer promotions, and a lot of stress. Okay? I mean, this is a book mainly on productivity. And what I'm speaking of mainly today is the importance of just choosing one line of work, pursuing it with everything you've got, and seeing where that takes you. With that being said, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, comment, let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. See you in the next one.